What's up, guys? Call back with another video, and today I want to do my Dragon Ball Super review, episode 131, review English dub. So here it goes. Episode starts out with, or in the previous episode where we see Goku get flung by Jiren there, and Frieza brought Goku back in bounds, and we see Android 17 there coming out of the works there, so technically 17 didn't die and shit like that. So episode starts out with Goku, or not Goku, 17 and Frieza were fighting, fighting Jiren there. They're fighting Jiren there and stuff like that. Jiren was getting pushed by Frieza there. And it kind of looks like Frieza knocked Jiren, where he actually Jiren was on his knees and stuff like that. Kind of looks like Frieza was ready to eliminate Jiren there. The God of Destruction from the 11th universe said, "Oh crap, we're finished and shit." So he actually Jiren actually is like, "This is not it," and crap. So he fucking powers up and shit like that. So 17 and Frieza and 17 were getting pushed there, and Goku comes and saves the day. When they're getting pushed there, Jiren did some type of attack. Goku blocked. Goku uses instant transmission to get there, and they were holding the blast with Jiren threw at them and shit like that. Uh, he's like, we can just end this tournament power if we can just knock out Jiren. That's what Goku was saying and shit. And then Frieza was like, how about me? How about me and shit like that. He's like, I made it. He's like, how about my promise and stuff. That's what Frieza was saying to Goku. He's like, how about my promise and shit like that. And he's like, I can fill my end if you can. He's like, I can fill my end if you fill your end. So, so Goku and Frieza were tag teaming on Jiren there. So Goku and Frieza were actually tag teaming on Jiren there and stuff like that. So they're, so they were firing and stuff. 17 uses blast keys there to push Jiren and stuff like that. So, kind of looks like Jiren was getting pushed there. When Goku and Frieza were fighting together and shit like that. Beerus is like, they're like, oh, finally they got it, they're like, Beerus is like saying, keep push him off the edge and shit. Beerus was actually saying push Jiren off the edge and shit like that. So he was so Goku and Frieza were attacking there and shit like that. And they're pushing him there. They're like, we have to do one more final blow and stuff like that. Freaking Frieza was saying, throw me Saiyan. He actually said, throw me Saiyan. He actually asked Goku to throw him there right at Jiren. So so Goku did that. He's like, yeah, I can do that. And then he flings Frieza right at Jiren there. And Jiren didn't have nothing to didn't have nothing to say on that one. So so Frieza was trying to hold Jiren off. Here comes Goku darting right at Jiren there, knocking Jiren off the fucking edge there. So they both Goku and Frieza knocking Jiren off there, also eliminating the Goku and Frieza both knocked themselves out to knock out Jiren there. It kind of looks like Android 17 was the only one was standing there at the time, kind of because 17 didn't really did nothing as much in that. So when they said the angel of the tournament of power has honestly said it. Says the universe is so the universe 7 was finally eliminated. Universe 7 won the tournament power. And then you see before they got eliminated there, Goku was like walked over to them and says, well, he's like, it's honored to fight you and shit like that. And he's like, you got really stronger and shit. That's what Goku was saying to Jiren there, and they died and shit. um, so the Super Dragon. The next thing you see the Super, they ask 17 what he was wishing for, and technically Android 17 wished for all the universes to come back. He actually said that he wanted all the universes to come back there. So they actually gave him his wish there, where all the universes did came back. Even there were some like even Champa was like thinking Barris there to bring him back alive and shit like that. Well, technically he was like, wait, we're alive and shit like that. And then they said Champa was like thinking Barris and shit. And then and then you see the Jiren, and the next scene you see Jiren there actually saying, he's like, I will honor you or fight again, Goku. He actually said to Goku, he's like, I will honor your fight again and shit. So when the tournament power's over and shit, they 18 actually ran over to 17 there. He's like, why? It's like, how about your dream and stuff like that? He's like, well, he's like, I can get a cruise anytime. He's like, this is like important and stuff. He's like, I really want to fight there. And then 18 was like, oh, it's just like you two and shit like that with the thing. And then and in the end of the episode there, we see Whis actually reviving Frieza there. Whis is like reviving Frieza, and then he's like, because you helped us in the Tournament of Power, we will revive you. So Whis actually revived Frieza, and in the end of the episode, we see the credits there in the end of the episode, and then right when the credits end there, we see Goku and Vegeta were fighting in the same spot, like in Dragon Ball Z. We've seen the first time when Goku and Vegeta fought in Dragon Ball Z there in the same spot, but with Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan there, and that's where the episode ends. Yep, that's pretty much it. It's been a long road on this. We've been waiting for the English dub since 2017 there for Dragon Ball Super. And yep, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, my response, one to it. This member videos. We like my videos. Please subscribe. Hit that bell notification for when we see more uploads. Comment, rate, my response, one to it. This member videos. We like hang out. Out of your peace.